What exactly is jerk? Is it just any seasoning or is it the cooking method as well? In this episode of Sam's Food Chronicles, I'm going to answer that question and show you guys how to make the most delicious, hot and spicy, juicy jerk chicken at home. You gotta stay tuned for this, it's gonna be great. Let's go! Alright guys, we are going to do a little bit of hiking in my hometown. Yes, I grew up here. It's a town called Hope Flats. It's very hilly and we're gonna go foraging for some allspice leaves and sticks. One thing you should know, it's not as widespread as like the ackee tree in Jamaica, but they're here. So a couple of my friends are gonna show me where. Skinny body, ready? Follow me. I can smell it already. Oh, it smells like jerk chicken. Oh, you guys should smell this. Oh, this is amazing. Alright guys, we're getting our leaves for jerk, and these are a couple things you should know. The allspice is essential for jerk, whether you use the seeds or the leaves, even though, you guys, the leaves gives a different flavor to the seeds. When you jerk, just taste it, it tastes different. So you have it in your seasoning and you have it in the leaves, but I still prefer the essence that the leaves gives you. It's just a different flavor altogether. So that's it. You need your pimento, whether it's in the seasoning or in the leaves, for smoking. Why I call it allspice is because it's known to have flavors of nutmeg, cinnamon and cloves all together. So it's really kind of like a wonder spice, which you guys will love. And today for this recipe, I'm going to show you a hybrid version of how the Maroons used to do it hundreds of years ago. I'm not going to be digging a pit, so we're going to use my grill at home with these bad boys. Ready? Legend has it that there are two trains of thought as it comes to the origin of jerk. One is that the Maroons invented the style of cooking as a means of preservation, as they hunted wild meat and used pimento available to them in the mountains. The other legend is that the Maroons learned the method of cooking in wood fire pits from the Arawaks and Tainos. My seasonings today are courtesy of Great Canadian Foods. I'm going to use the wet seasoning and the dry rub on my chickens and show you how, they compare. For the wet rub, I'm using about 5 tablespoons of seasoning per chicken. Feel free to add a little bit of soy sauce or browning to add a little more color and to expedite the caramelization process. And for the dry rub, use a paper towel to pat dry the chicken first, then rub the seasoning all over the chicken, inside and out. And there we go. Season that chicken to the bone. Let it marinate in the fridge for at least 3 hours to overnight in Ziploc bags.
Driving every thought into distortion. But I will get it, work even harder.
We are just about ready to start jerking our chicken. I got my grill at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, which is the perfect temperature to start at. What I have here is my pimento leaves soaking in some water so that they don't burn off too quickly when we put them on the grill. I'm gonna make a bed, put the chicken on top, and then smoke these babies. We're not gonna have this cook low and slow. We have allowed my cold tray so that it doesn't get too much direct heat. We don't want the chicken to burn. So we're gonna bring it up to 250 and just let it cook for about 15 minutes and then we're gonna check back. If you see that the leaves are burning, just change them out for some fresh leaves and yeah, we're good to go. You can grab an apple while you're at it.
I promise it could happen any day now. And soon enough I'll also see the light.
Time to put some bear. Oh, I smell that. Oh, it smells so good, Mark. Alright, we're gonna flip it now. I just added some bear just to cool things down a little bit. And add some moisture to the breast, especially because that tends to dry out pretty fast. Butter adds a nice flavor to grilled foods. Who doesn't love butter, right? I'm slathering on a mixture of melted butter with garlic and thyme leaves. This is optional, but I highly recommend it as it adds a different level of flavor and moisture to the chickens. My grill is clear. I'm gonna put back the chicken skin side down, raise the heat, for about 5 minutes to get the skin crisping up just a little bit more. And we're done. Look at this jerk piece that we did. Guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. Thanks to Grace Kennedy Foods for sending me this jerk box. We're gonna see how the seasonings taste on these chicken and let you know. Please try this recipe and let me know how you did in the comments. I'm gonna call my kids. You guys ready? All right, let's go. Let's taste.
Every bit of my devotion, sinking deeper every day. And lately I am missing my reflection.
Alright, so we're gonna try the chicken with the dry rub.
Driving every thought into distortion.
Really smoky. I really love the salt content on it. I think the dry rub had a really nice salt content, so it's flavor all the way to the bone. That is definitely delicious. Alright, I'm gonna try one now that we use the wet rub on. I prefer the dry rub actually. I think the flavors are a little bit more concentrated.
I prefer this, that, and that.
Jude likes everything.
And that.
And that's it, guys. Having jerk at home is pretty simple. It's within reach. All you need is your seasoning and something to smoke your chicken with, or vegetable or fruits. Thank you again for watching. We're gonna finish digging in.
Like and subscribe. Bye bye.
Soon